Howdy, folks. Welcome back. I hope you're having a good day. It's a Monday, and it's been a odd day. Medium, busy day. Kind of had to learn to go with the flow a smidgen today. Been a little rough. So let's see how we can do on this puzzle here. We've got a 4 down the right. We got a 4 through the left. Only place for a 4 is right there. Got a 1 now up the right, which is handy dandy. We'll throw a 1 right there. Let's see what else we have. Got a pair of 9s. I like looking for pairs. So we've got a 9 here and here. We've got a pair of 5s that go to the left. Only spot left for a 5 is there. I think that's all the pairs I see that direction. Now I'm going to look in these 3 cubes. I see a pair of 5s, center and right. So I know my 5's got to be in there somewhere. Got a pair of 1s. Center and right there, and then we have 1 on the bottom, so only spot left for a 1 is there. It looks like, I got a pair 4 that way and 4 this way. Only spot left for a 4 is right there. Let's see now. I got a pair of 3s, 3 and a 3. Tells me that the only place left for a 3 is right there. And I got 2 numbers missing, a 7 and an 8. 7 and an 8. 7 and an 8. 7 and 8 going once, going twice. Alright, let's throw those up there. 7 and an 8. Very good, very good. Alright, let's keep looking for pairs. Pairs, pairs, pairs. I got a pair of 1s here. So I got a 1 that goes somewhere in here. I got a pair of 3s, so I know my 3 has to go somewhere in here. I've got a 5 here that goes through the middle and a 5 down the left. Only spot for a 5 there, and that takes care of that 5 for me. Let's see what else we have. We do have a 9 that goes down this left side, so I know that my 9 has to be here. Okay. All right. 5, 3, 1, 2, lift off. Okay, I have a 7 that goes to here. Okay, this, folks, is what I call a double lock. If you've watched me play with this 7 and 9, it means these 2 have to be in a 7 and a 9 no matter what you do. Those 2 are locked. Now what that does is it lets me know that these 2 are going to have to be a whatever's left, which looks like a 1 and a 4. Which also means those 2 are double locked. So that tells me, see how one of these 2 was a 1? No longer can the 1 be in the left because one of these 2 has to be a 1. So we got to clean that 1 up. So now we have a 1 and a 4. Now let's look at this column here. We only got a couple spots left. We've got our 1. We need a 2. And that can go, I don't have any limitations top or bottom down here. We've got our 3 identified down below. We've got our 4, 5. We need a 6. 7, 8, 9. So 2 and a 6, but I don't have any help on those just yet. So we will leave that be for just a moment. That's all right. Okay, let's look for some more pairs. Pair of 5s. Lots of 5s around here. Left, right, and on the top. So the only spot left for a 5 is right there. We've now got a 5 top and bottom here for this right column and left and center. So the only spot left for a 5, I believe. That is all the 5s for the puzzle. We like that. All right, I notice there's 3 numbers missing here. Anytime I run into a spot that only has 3 numbers, I like to look at it a little more detail. Let's see, I know I need a 9, but it cannot be here. So this one's going to be a 9, or this one's going to be a 9. And then I have an 8, and then I need a 7. Okay, well, I've got a 7, and I've got a ghost row 7 here. So my 7 has to be across the bottom. And then what's the other number? 2. 2 seems to be the number that's going to cause us troubles in this game. I think 2 is going to be our troublemaker. I think. Let's find out here. But I'm kind of leaning towards 2 being being our rough one. Okay, all right. We put in some more numbers. I'm going to keep looking for pairs here. We've got 3s and 3s, middle and bottom, and we have a 3 on the left. So up here, our 3 has to go up here. We have a pair of 4s here and a 4 to the right there. That's our 4. So now our 4 has to go here. Let's see what other pairs we have. Okay, 5s, 1s, 4s, 7s. Okay, so I noticed here I'm just kind of looking for pairs. I noticed there's a lot of 4s. So I'm looking here in this particular row, right? So can it have a 4 here? Can it have a 4 here? Okay, these two can't be 4s because they're double locked 7 and 9s, which is beautiful. Cannot have a 4 here, and cannot have a 4 here. So this is a medium puzzle. It's a little trickier, but that tells me that this is the only spot in this row where we can actually have a 4. That also then tells me that's our 1, and then that helps to split this one. 4 in the bottom, 4 in the middle. Only spot left for a 4 is on the top now. Right, so now we can actually put in the other 9 possibility because of this 9 here. We've got a pair of 8s, top and middle and right, so we're going to have an 8 in one of these two spots. 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need a 6, and it can't be here, so one of these 3 is 6. I need a 7, can't be here or here, so this one could be a 7. And then we need an 8. Can't be here or here. Ooh, cool, cool. So I have a 7 and 8 lock right there. Because see this 7 and 7 and 8 and 8. Sweetness. So these two are the only two in this particular column that can even possibly be a 7 or an 8. So the other two numbers we're missing, a 6 and a 9. 6 and a 9 are now locked right here, folks. All right, so 6 and a 9. 6 and a 9. And I did notice while I was talking about 6s, here's one down the right and here's one across the bottom. So that's actually the only spot that we can put one right there. And then we've got these two numbers that are missing, which is our 6 and our 9. Okay, we have this ghost row here actually. 9 can't go there, folks. That's the only spot 9 can go is right there. We have a 9 here and we have a ghost row 9 here. So that's the only spot for a 7. And there's that feisty 2. There we go, Mr. 2. Now this Mr. 2 tells us this is going to be a 2, which is going to tell this going to be an 8. 7 and 8. There we go. There we go. And then the two numbers we're missing here is a 7 and a 3. And we have a 7 here, so this one has to be our 7 and this one has to be our 3. That helps us out with these 3s. Clean that mess up. So the only number I have left now, ooh, I got a pair of 4s here, but we already got our 4. So that means this is the only one left for a 4. Let's clean that one up. What are we missing? 1, I need a 2, 3, 4, 5, and I need a 6. I need a 2 and a 6. 2 and a 6. Pink, bonk, pink, bonk. Okay, what else do I need down here? 1, I need a 2. Can't be in the right lane, so one of these 2 is my 2. Okay, cool. 2, 3, 4, 5. I need a 6. Can't be in the middle. 7, 8, and then I need a 9. 9 can't go over here.
There, your alarm's set for tomorrow at 6 a.m.
Okay, we got a bot going crazy over there, making some choices and decisions for me. I do notice I got a pair of 1s here in the middle and a pair of 1s across the top. Only spot left now in this cube for a 1 is there. 1 in this cube across the top in the middle, and the right and left only leave 1 spot left for the 1 here. We've got 2 numbers that we're missing here. Looks like a 6 and a 7. And I do have a 6 here to help me tells me that one is our 7, that one is our 6. Now with that being our 7, of course, now this one has to be our 9. That one has to be our 7. Don't be afraid to skip something if you're not sure or if you're not sure what it is. These two right here, I know one of these has to be a 9, but it can't be this top one because that 9 blocks it. And it looks like the 6 is the other number we're missing in this particular column, so we'll throw those fellers on there. Can't have a 6 in the center, so there's our 6. And there's our feisty 2, and now, of course, there's our feisty 2, and there's an 8, because that's the only number left for that cube. Now we have a 6 here, so that makes this one our 9, makes this one our 6. We now have a 6 in the top, 6 through the middle. Only number left in that row is a 6. Only number left in this one is that feisty 2. Okay, and then we have two numbers left here. Looks like a 3 and a 9, and we do have a helpful 3 right there. So that makes this one our 9, makes this one our 3. Okay, this can't be 9 anymore because we've got that over here. The only number missing there is our 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 comes down the right, so this one has to be our 6. 7, and then we have an 8 and a 9, so we'll just swap those around there, 8 and a 9. Okay, well the 3 can't go there anymore because we have one right there, so this is the only spot left for our 3. And we have a 9 here, so it tells us the 9 has to go here. Clean that up, so now we're missing just a couple numbers. Our feisty 2 goes right there, 1, 2, because we have a 2 right here. 3, 4, 5, 6. We need a 7. Can't go in the left, so it has to go in the right. And then we need an 8. All right, folks, there you go. The medium puzzle. Very important to keep good pencil marks. Good pencil marks. You've got to double eliminations. Very important. They can lock, double locking. Very, very important to speculate out where numbers can't be, even if there's not a way to eliminate. If you don't know exactly what it is, that's why I call them double, because those two numbers, either one of them, no matter where they go, they lock those cells. Ghost rows are very important, where you can project out where numbers can't be, even if you don't know which cell the actual number goes in. So you've got to do a little bit of projection of where possibilities are, and let those possibilities give you some more of the story that they're hiding. Folks, I always suggest, if you'd like to, pause this before we play, print you off a couple copies and play along with. And please feel free to leave any suggestions, comments, or challenges. I enjoy them all. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll catch you next time.